Hi guys, it's James here from Optics Warehouse, your night vision and hunting specialist, and today I have something very exciting to introduce to you. Now, you know me, I always get very excited about a brand new HIC product, whether it be obviously a night vision weapon scope, the thermal weapon scope, thermal spotter, etc. But today they're branching out into something else that is going to help all hunters and wildlife spotters alike. HIC are now released the M15 Trail Cam. As you can see, it is a nice compact trail camera with a nice big antenna on top. And the basis of this trail camera is that it allows you to transmit photos and videos to your HIC microsight application, which for their first trail cam really does put it up there at the top of what is currently available on trail camera markets. As I said, a nice compact design. I mean, yes, the aerial is quite big, but that allows it to then connect to any sort of network within the local area. Big detector there on the front with a nice wide angle lens camera there as well. You can take photos in either 2 or 10 megapixels, and you can also record videos up to 1080p HD. Just bear in mind, obviously, the longer the videos are recorded, so the higher resolution the videos are recorded, the shorter the videos may be. So 1080p, you'll have a 10-second video, 720p, you'll have a 20-second video. So if we open up the unit, as you can see, it just clips open on the front there, and you have a nice, simple setup. Nothing too confusing or anything like that. As you can see, you've got your off, setup, and on. So when the first time you set it up, of course, you want to put it on that setup, and you wait for these 4 indicators, as per the user manual, as to how to connect it properly. Installed on the side comes with a SIM card. This will allow you initially to have up to 100 photos a month, but of course you can upgrade the SIM plan if you wanted to. And on the other side here, you have your SD card slot. Of course, you will have to purchase your own SD card to go in there as well. But what I've used is I've actually got a micro SD card in an SD card adapter, and that works absolutely fine. So, as I've already mentioned, this works with the Hikmicro Sight app, so a lot of Hikmicro app users may be already aware of that, using maybe the Stellar, Alpex, Panther, etc. All you do is you go on to setup, wait for the SD to be registered, wait for the battery lights to come on, and then wait for the signal to come up. You press plus on the top right to try and search for your camera, and then you simply scan the QR code on the side there, and then you are linked in to your camera. All set up. Make sure you've enabled notifications on your phone, etc., so you know when it is triggered. That's all then set up, and simply press the on button, set it up where you want to, and away you go. In terms of power, it runs at the moment off 12 AA batteries. As you can see, 6 in the front there, and 6 in the back. Nice and simple to use. Obviously, AA batteries you can get anywhere. I mean, I've had this on over a period of 72 hours prior to filming this, and it's still showing on 100%. And these aren't the best AA's in the world. So obviously, if you've got high power AA's like Duracells, Energizer, anything like that, then of course you're going to get a bit more out of it as well. Should you lose the QR code on the way there is a method. On the system here that allows you to actually have a QR code sent to your phone. If you press the function buttons, it's all in the user manual and explain exactly how to do it. And of course, you can just scan it with your phone as required. What I like about this, having used it, and I'll show you some footage in a second, is that it is a very easily adjustable and adaptable piece of equipment. What I found with other trail cameras, for example, is that you can't restrict the number of photos or videos that you get a day. The sensitivity may be a bit of a struggle to adjust accordingly. But with this one, nice and simple, you can adjust your sensitivity exactly as you want it, depending on the situation. So I had it in a woodland, as you'll see in the videos in a second, and that one I put on quite a low sensitivity, so only picked up those higher moving objects. Yes, sometimes when I had like a branch blown off by the wind or something like that, it did pick up an image. But as I say, I restricted it to 10 images a day. So what it did is it sent a photo and a video, because again, I had it set up on photo and video. You can have it set up on photo, you can have it set up on video, you can have it set up on both. Whichever you desire. I prefer to have both, so you can just see a flash image coming across and then a nice video coming across as well. Of course, this will all be extractable via the application, so you can watch your videos, share with your friends, etc. Or if you want, get the SD card and just plug it into your computer and have a look on there as well. What's quite good is obviously if you make any changes, you can have a delay on how long that change happens, and you can also set times for the camera to be operable. So if you don't want it running all day long, then of course you can set it at certain time scales if you know that's when your specific target's going to be out there. Coming in the box with it, you have a quite substantial strap, so that will go around quite a girthy tree. And then of course you've got a nice USB cable there as well. And that works to allow you to have a QR code come through onto your computer. But enough of me gibbering on about the actual unit itself. Let's have a quick look. I've got a few clips here just to show you a couple of deer and a cheeky little fox having a walk around in the woods. Okay, so first you can see a nice little Rodo there running in the day, and there you go, as expected this time of year, little roebuck just chasing after. You can just see the coats just starting to molt there just from the quality. A bit later on in the day, sort of like late evening, one doe there, again with that scraggly coat, and then there's just another one. You can really pick up the definition of the animals in the image there. And then later on, there is Mr. Charlie, just mooching about. I think she's just come back from a feed, but you can quite clearly see what the animal is there. So, obviously, quick little bit of footage there. I hope you enjoyed it. As I say, it was a bit of a surprise. That was an area that I knew I was particularly going to see a few roe deer, as you saw the two does in there. I wasn't expecting to see the Charlie there, so it was actually a nice added bonus to see that as well. But nice, crystal clear image. Had that on a 1080p HD, so you could really draw out what the target was. But, as I say, brand new from Hikmicro. As we all know from Hik, when they do release something new, it does tend to be very good. I am very happy with how this is looking at the moment. And I'm sure the price point will reflect that as well. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions, as always, don't forget to drop us a call or drop us an email, and don't forget to like and subscribe below. But I've been James, your night vision hunting specialist, and this has been another video by Optics Warehouse.